If you spend some time on Freezerburns, then you might stave off the stomach churns. Greg's the frozen food master. He's best bud to your taste buds.
Hi, welcome to Freezerburns. I'm your host Greg, the frozen food master, and you're joining me as I eat my way through the freezer aisle one box at a time. Today, I'm reviewing this. It is the Hungry Man Boneless Fried Chicken, $2.50 for this box. 1 pound of food, guys, for $2.50. Now, it's been a long time since I've done the fried chicken from Hungry Man. Let's roll the clocks back. Turn back the pages of the calendar all the way back to November 2008. Episode 11, when I did the classic fried chicken from Hungry Man. That one had bones in it. This one is boneless. And we got fried chicken, mashed potatoes, corn, and a brownie. I'm gonna put this in the microwave, and I know I'm gonna get serious static from you people. And here, let me just like kind of do an impersonation. You're gonna say, of course it doesn't taste great. It's gonna, you cooked it in the microwave. You're gonna get colon cancer, blah, 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 blah. I know, guys, it tastes way better in the oven. I know that. So when we do this review in the microwave, you can take whatever rating I give you and just up it up maybe half a star. But I'm gonna evaluate this on the lowest common denominator like I've done for every single episode. I'm gonna cook this in the microwave. When I come back, I'll tell you how it looks, how it smells, and I'll get this, all 1 pound of it, down deep into my belly. Okay guys, I've taken this out of the microwave, lots to talk about. First, here's how it looks coming out of the box. Now, one thing that threw me for a loop is, a lot of these frozen meals lately have had a really super tight, like vacuum packed plastic. On this one, not so much. Very loose, a lot of shaky going on, like all the ingredients just kind of shifting all around. But that's okay. I had to cut the plastic around everything except the corn and then slit the corn. And I was a little worried because there wasn't a lot of glue in between the compartments. So I had to slice on the inside of the brownie tray and inside of the chicken tray. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, cooked it in the microwave for 4.5 minutes. Then I had to carefully remove the brownie with a fork. Now, that's not gonna be easy, guys. The brownie was soft, moist. I moved the fork all the way around. I tried to carefully remove it, but there's residue on the inside. That's gonna I didn't mean to, okay. I think out of 515 some episodes, that's the first time I've actually sworn on camera. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. You can't pick that thing out clean. So don't get worried or discouraged if you can't do that. Anyway, I took the brownie out, I had to cook it in the microwave for another 3.5 minutes. Finally, here's what we got. As you can see, 2 big pieces of chicken, that's nice. Nice mashed potatoes, an abundance of corn, and then you got that brownie here on the side. This smells amazing, guys. In fact, I'm really excited about this. Maybe it's because I'm hungry. I am a hungry man. And I'm psyching myself up for this. 1 pound of food can go either way, either side of awesomeness to disgusting. Depending on what that 1 pound is made of, if you get my drift. I'm gonna start, as I normally do with these meals, with the corn. It's bright yellow, nice and juicy. I've waited the 1 minute as instructed on the box. Let's see how this tastes. Sweet, as you could probably hear, not soggy. But not like crunchy, like in a gross way, but nice crisp corn. Dig that. Let's go to the mashed potatoes. Fluffy, but still, prison grade like you would expect from a frozen meal. I've never had a really amazing mashed potato out of the freezer aisle. It's just been okay. Kind of like, what do you call that stuff when you patch up the wall, holes in the wall? Spackle. It's like spackle. Let's see how this tastes. That is not bad, actually. That one is moist. Could have gone a lot worse. And you can actually taste a little bit of the butter taste that they listed in the ingredients. There is a distinct buttery flavor within that. Let's get to the chicken. Now the chicken was frozen in, you know, kind of up against this like little puddle of mashed potatoes. And I wasn't sure what to think of that. I'm gonna cut this in half. I can cut through it with my fork. This is not chicken breast, this is a chicken patty. But I really like to see this nice breading all around. It does have soy protein in it, and that's interesting because typically you only see the soy protein in more of the beef patty type meals. Let's see how this tastes. It's very flavorful. It is a little soggy. It does say on the box if you want a crisper chicken to put it in the conventional oven, so keep that in mind. So we're not really going to talk as much about the consistency. I want to talk more about the consistency within this patty. It's certainly not chicken breast. And I've been spoiled because, you know, I've been lately reviewing a lot of really good meals where the quantity of chicken is less, but the quality of chicken is way above. However, when you have something battered and fried, you know, of course, it's awesome to have real chicken breast inside. This one's not half bad, and there's a lot of good quantity in this. So I'm not really gonna dock it that much. I think this is a pretty decent chicken, and mixed with this mashed potatoes and corn, you got a nice little like bowl of awesomeness, like comfort food awesomeness. But let's see if we can tap it off and cap it off with the brownie. Now the brownie, as far as I'm concerned, when you have a hungry man meal like this, much like the old Swanson TV dinners of the past, that if you don't have a at least somewhat adequate dessert to top it off, the rest is meaningless, in my opinion. Now, the thing that I like about it is that there's a glistening coating to the top of this brownie, and it's super moist on the inside. The thing that I don't like about it is there's an actual like chicken breading that got mixed in. Remember I told you about the loose plastic wrap? Well, a little piece of chicken breading got kind of stuck on the inside. Anyway, let's see how this tastes. A little drier than I'd like, but the taste, super fudgy brownie. Really like that. Overall, I think this is a decent meal. This is the Hungry Man Boneless Fried Chicken, $2.50 for 1 pound of food. Has a great poundage to cost ratio. Not 100% easy to cook in the microwave. There's a little bit of finagling with cutting the plastic and taking out the brownie and putting the brownie back in. But let's forget about this. Let's get right down to it. The taste. Corn, magnificent. You can't really mess up corn. Potatoes, higher than expected. Way exceeded my expectations. Normally potatoes tend to be chalky and a little dry. This one was moist and a little buttery. Dig that. The chicken, very good quantity, decent chicken patty on the inside, and the brownie, okay, nice fudgy taste, maybe a little too dry. Not a perfect meal, but a pretty darn good one. I give this a 4 out of 5 star rating. Question of the day, it says satisfy your craving. When you have a food craving, what is it? What is the one thing that you always crave that you must get into your belly? Leave that in the comment section. As always, I'm your host Greg, the Frozen Food Master. This has been another review of Freezerburns. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.